Thanks, Ryan. It's time to make those Halloween plans. A little snow can't stop those trick-or-treaters. A look at events from Duluth to Hayward as we take you around the Northland, city by city. We start in Duluth for a long-standing trick-or-treating event. Tomorrow will be the 10th annual event hosted by Northern Expressions Arts Collective at the Harrison Community Center. They'll be hosting Family Game Carnival, a new twist on old favorites. This interactive trick-or-treating stop will have kids and families play a live-action version of classic board games. You'll be able to play Candyland, Monopoly, and even Mario Kart. There'll be candy and even a few board games to take home. The event runs from 4:30 to 7:30 and is free. Next, we head to Northwest Wisconsin for a series of trick-or-treat events. Hayward will have several places to get some candy tomorrow. Families can visit Water's Edge Senior Living or any house with their lights on. As for trunk-or-treat fans, there will be people passing out candy at the community lot behind Franzen Bank, at the Health Services Building, and at Big Fish Golf. Other towns with Halloween events in northern Wisconsin include Cable, Minong, Stone Lake, and Winter. Superior will also have a Halloween celebration on Hammond Avenue. Staying in Hayward, students will be out reverse trick-or-treating tomorrow. Students in the Future Business Leaders of America organization will be hosting the event for canned goods. All non-perishable items will then be donated to the local food shelf. They'll be collecting items from 3:30 to 5 at the high school. And finally, we wrap up at UWS for a unique Halloween event. For those not wanting to trick-or-treat, there'll be an orchestra concert starting at 7:30. The family-friendly show will feature classic Halloween music with a few other tunes. Attendees are welcome to wear a costume if they wish. Tickets are $5 for adults and $3 for seniors. Now, of course, we couldn't cover every event taking place tomorrow, so be sure to visit our website for more Halloween stops. And as always, if there's something going on in your neighborhood you think we should know about, send us an email and it might be featured as we take you around the Northland, city by city.